Hello everyone and welcome to Jemma's Window. If you have followed the calculations below in the information box and have concluded you're in a power year number 2 or 11 over 2, you are at the right place. Now, if you've calculated, well, let's go over the calculations one more time, okay? Because people do have questions about it. So let's just, as quickly as we can, start at the beginning. Take the month of your birth. If it's a double digit, like 12, combine the numbers to a single digit, okay? So 1 plus 2 is 3. All right, you have the month of your birth number. Now add it to the date of your birth number. Once again, add those numbers together and reduce them to a single digit number. Okay? Now add 3. If you have double digits, reduce them to a single digit number, except if you got 11. Then you would be an 11 over 2. All right. Now that last 3 represents 2019. You will be a 2 or 11 over 2 for the entire year. You'll never have to do that again. And if you are a 2, that means March, you're the month of 5, okay? So to review those numbers, 11 over 2s, everything that I say is kind of doubled for you. It can be double the pleasure or double the, rocky road, but it's a sensitive year for you. It's a very sensitive year. So 2s, this is a year where teamwork is essential, working with others is essential, and being a peacemaker is essential. It's what you're going to find continually is showing up at your doorstep. It's a wonderful year for becoming a couple. It's also a year that you decide you don't want to be that couple anymore. But it's a wonderfully romantic year. You might want to move on and explore another relationship with someone else. Now, the month of 5 is about change. So it could be a change of hairstyle. But it could be also a bigger change, like I want to end this, or I want to change my career, or I think I need a change with something else. So the month is a good month for you to approach any of those situations where you're looking for a little bit of change. Now, I put in front of me special days for your month, and I want to read them first to you because sometimes I forget. Your super duper power days for the month of March 2s are 9, 18, and 27. So you can have wonderful, wonderful, powerful days with anything that you endeavor on the 9th, 18th, and 27th. Now the days that are good for you looking for a job, trying to get a promotion at job, asking for a raise at job, your job would be March 8th, 17th, and 26th. Best days for romance are the 1st, March 10th, March 19th, and March 28th. Days to reflect and not to talk so much would be March 2nd, March 11th, March 20th, and March 29th. And days where you might make a conclusion in your mind or verbalize an ending to something in the month of March would be March 4th, March 13th, March 22nd, and March 31st. So here we go, our number 2s, 11, 2, and number 2. Let's go. We're going to shuffle these cards and we're going to start by looking at business. If you have a job or looking for a job, we're going to move to romance. If you're in a relationship or you're looking for a relationship, and then we're going to move to what's the best outcome for any question you have. Here we go. Let's start with those of you who have a job. Oh my goodness. That is the same exact card I pulled out for another number this month. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Now let's take a look. I'm just going to pull at the same time if you're looking for a job, because sometimes one reflects the other. Even if you listen to this and you realize you listened to the wrong power year for yourself and it resonates with you, it's still for you. Alrighty. because there are no coincidences, my little twos. Here we go. When you have a position already, it's talking about this month of 5. I have to sit with this for a second because they're talking about it is a good month for you. You're in this month of flux. You're in a month of changes. And the universe is pushing you forward here. You can see in your cards that the universe does want you to make changes and does want you to address them. But what's very interesting is that there's this quick turnaround where even if you don't, someone else might. So do you want to wait for them to come to you? You can do that. Or do you want to be the one who says it first? That's what your cards say. It's very interesting. And it's coming from a place of you deserve recognition, twos. You actually do deserve recognition. You are pulling your weight in your area at work, and you've helped other people. And it's kind of like that, what is that one hand washes the other kind of thing? It's like you're thinking, work with me here. And you're absolutely right. You're in the year of 2. Whereas I've worked with you, now I want you to work with me. Now, could this be the opposite, twos, where some of you are saying, well, wait a minute, I was just thinking about maybe I better volunteer for this or stay late on Friday nights because other people are? And does that mean if I start doing that, will they turn around and then reciprocate? Yes. Yes. The theme is working together for this month to create the change that you want because you are deserving of it at the workplace. Now, if you're looking for a position, it talks about being as agreeable. Again, twos. It's all written all over your cards here. Is about being agreeable and obliging. Agreeable and obliging, so that you don't have to set the world on fire this month if you're looking for a new job. 5, you are in this month of change. You very well could be in the midst of looking for this job. And when you get a bite or you have an interview in this month or you send a resume out, it's all about, yeah, I can do that. Oh, okay, let's talk more about that. Rather than no, or, oh God, I know that's not gonna work, or oh, I don't want that territory. It's kind of like, go with the flow, twos, for this month if you're looking for that position. Even if it's like, well, you may have to start at this level and move your way up, and you just be, oh, all right, let me think about that. Okay, don't jump the gun. Because it's talking about that you're going to be at the right place at the right time. If you don't jump the gun and jump all over someone about no, I know that's not going to be right. No. You're going to be at the right place at the right time. Whereas somebody all of a sudden moves or relocates or maybe is going to leave and have a baby, and things fall into place. There's a little card for you, those of you looking for a job, that talks about something coming full circle for you. So let's just say you were in the doghouse somewhere with certain people or in a certain position or with a certain reference. It's going to come around for you full circle if you don't jump the gun or you don't say to someone, well, it didn't work out there for me because I just, for this, and this. Play it on the down low. It's a rocky month, I know, this month of 5 for you twos, but you're going to be challenged when you're looking for this new position, not to be too pushy, not to be too harsh, not to say too much. Because things are going to come around and fall into place for you. Or if you say you're thinking of a change, those of you who are thinking of a change and you've had it with where you are, I feel like this is a message if you have a job or you don't have a job, or you're looking for a job, or it's temporary work, or sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not. Being kind is going to attract more to you, and you will land on your feet than ba, 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 ba. Okay, choose? That's your advice for this month of 5 when things are going a little herky-jerky for you. Let's put these cards back in the deck, because sometimes they want to come back out for you, choose. And we're going to take a look at relationships. So think in terms of if you've got your relationship going. Think in terms of if you're looking for a reconciliation, listen to both. Because the next we're going to do is if you're looking for a new relationship. And if reconciliation is in the air, it will come up somewhere in the midst of those two readings, okay? So let's take the top card for fun. If you're in a relationship, there's a nice card. Oh, that's a nice one. Wow. Wow, okay? This is one heck of a month for you. If you're an 11 over 2 or a 2, wow. I mean, really strong, really good cards. Now, if you're looking for love, okay, the world wants you to. Alrighty. Okay. Now, if you're in this relationship, it talks about you have a very strong relationship, and you have a good past with this person, and you have a good history with this person. Good things are coming into being. Things are going to work out for you. Whatever's happening in this relationship, which is kind of on your mind perhaps, or is the place we want to move to going to work out? Are the families going to get together? Are we going to make enough money and have it to spend for our wedding or for something that we want? Is the fertility clinic going to come through and help us? What's going on? Fantastic cards. You have victory for your best outcome. So whatever it is you wanted within that relationship, or if it's rocky and it's this month of 5 for you, that's flux and it's changes. And at first it might seem like, but then it's going to work out beautifully for you. And then coming into being is the perfect partnership card. So whether you're talking about you and your partner making something work, or whether you're talking about joining forces with a doctor, joining forces, you finally get that promotion, or your loved one does. It's a beautiful read here for you. Let's not fight the feeling, twos. This is a very romantic year for you, and you have a fantastic month in the month of March for possible positive outcomes. Really, really good. Or getting back together with someone, or working out the big problems that you may have had. Really, really nice. We're coming down here to look at those of you out there who are looking for love. And we have the Fool card in your energy. And that's starting out new, starting out fresh. What I have coming in your recent past is that you felt backed into a corner. But it looks to me like you're going to either hear a suggestion from someone's going to say, well, I did this when I was looking for someone. Or, we have a book club with some exciting people in it, or some kind of a club, or some kind of a class, and I've had good luck there, and it looks like you're going to be like, you know what, I've got to try something new. And if you don't feel like that, we're pushing you today. The universe is pushing you to try something new, a new adventure, even a new person or type of person. It is talking about you are sticking your neck out and you're going to take a risk. Like, okay, maybe somebody's been asking you for a long time or seeming interested in you for a long time, and you're like, I don't think I'd really like them, but okay, I've got to do something. Now, coming into being for you is the Hermit card, and it means to give it time. When you're going to start this new adventure, whatever it is in this month of 5, or a new adventure is going to land at your doorstep, or an idea coming from a friend or someone you don't even know, coming from today, tuning into Jemma's window. It's talking about, and then you've got to give it time. Don't be hasty. Maybe you're finally going to do that computer dating, and it is hard. That's like another job or part-time job for you to do. But the cards are saying to give it a chance. Don't just write it off when you're looking for love. You're in a new place, twos. You're in a new place. You're in a great year for love, but you're in a month for doing things up a little differently. So go ahead and follow the advice that someone gives you, or that you see, or that you read, and go ahead and put your all into it. Put your 2 feet into it and give it some time to work out. Now, looks really nice for you. Looks really nice for you, twos. Let's shuffle these cards, and if you would, I tell my clients, the more specific your question, the more specific the answer will seem or appear or be. So let's shuffle these cards, and you can ask again about job, you can ask again about love or relationship, or you can ask about something brand new. What's the best possible outcome that I can expect from the situation? Power year 11, 2, twos in the month of 5 for March. Okay, this looks to me like 5s. You've done what you can do. You've done what you can do. You've said what you needed to say. And now you have to sit back and wait and see what happens. Now, I do have my 7 of Wands card coming into being. You're either going to start issues or problems or debates in the areas that you need. Let's just say, for example, you would like someone to stop working where they're working because they're being taken advantage of. You would like someone to make it clear to their ex, stop calling so much, stop bugging so much. I can and I've done what I can, and now you have to stop and respect, my new relationship. That's what it looks like. It looks like you've gotten the ball rolling to somewhere in somebody's life, which affects yours, and the proper channels are being met behind the scenes. Now, some may come out and appear right smack in front of you, but this is a month of 5 for you, and a month of when this type of flux is meant to be happening. Whatever the issue is, you've been taken seriously. If you've made a threat to someone, naturally not to hurt them, but because you've made a threat that you're going to leave your position, you've made a threat that you're going to change doctors and you're going to report your doctor for something. You've made a threat somewhere. Now let the channels follow through that you have set up in this month of 5. And to me, I feel like I see you sitting back and smiling and getting satisfaction that you've been heard in this situation. So you look very good, power year 11 over 2 and 2s during this month of 5. Remember, you are your power year for the entire month of 2019, so you never have to do that recalculation. And I will tell you the month you're going to be in all the time. Now, you're going to be in the month of 6, which is very romantic next month, plus the power year of 2, which is very romantic. So it will be interesting to see what happens. If you'd like to see more about me and private readings and whatnot, you can hop onto my website at gemmaswindow.com. Remember, you're always a judge. You're always a judge of your own future, your destiny, the questions that you have. We readers, we want to give you comfort. We want to let you see things from a different point of view, but you always make the best decisions about you. For the month of March, this is Gemma's Window saying goodbye. I'll see you next time. Thank you.